So, hello everybody. I just want to be sure I can share this out. Oh, so I can't share this out. So just give me 1 second. So welcome everybody to day one of the Activate Abundance Journey, day one. So we are going to be going on a journey with the Akashic Records. So welcome to everybody. I'm so excited to be taking you on this journey. Just as we wait for a couple of people to come on live, if you're watching the replay, then please type hashtag replay. And if you are joining me live, please let me know where you're coming from. Lots of people have registered. If you're watching and you haven't registered, please do go to the link and register to make sure you get all these meditations direct to your inbox, and allow it to allow yourself to come in and join. We're also going live in the Facebook group, which I can't seem to quite do right now from here, which is a real shame. So I'm going to have to do this afterwards and figure out the tech. Don't you just love it? Never mind. Okay, we are going live. So I am so excited to be here. As I said, it is an exciting time right now on the planet. We are going through a lot of change, and what I want to do this week is I really want to offer you the opportunity to get really still, to listen to the wisdom within, to allow yourselves to really connect with what's going on for you, how you want to elevate your wealth and your abundance in your business so you can take it to the next level of impact and leadership, so that we can all create and contribute to the change that is absolutely coming. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Akashic Records, how I've been seeing the Akashic Records of late. There's lots of new wisdom and information, and like just this level of frequency and vibration that is being downloaded and being shared with us here on planet Earth. And what I want to share with you over this coming week is how you can activate that for yourself. So I get lots of inquiries from people who come to me to say, well, how do I learn how to get into the Akashic Records? And I can work with people around the Akashic Records and do past life healings, etc., because I've been working with them for a long time. But we all have access to the information and the wisdom that is within and what is held within the Akashic Records. So I really want to demonstrate that for today, at least, to be really able to show you how powerfully you can connect, even in a guided 10-minute meditation. So the world has changed. It's changed dramatically over the last year and a bit, and it's really around how we allow ourselves to adapt to that change, what we choose to contribute to, what we want to allow ourselves to tap into, that frequency of the of what we want to, where we want to go. So we are really wanting to allow ourselves to create this moment of calm, of still, to be quiet, to allow ourselves to receive the divine wisdom, rather than reacting to things that are going on around us, to get busy, to really go fast in the wake of change, that we are in a panic to create change. There's a lot of unrest, especially now that we kind of I know a lot of people who I work with around the Akashic Records and in the alternative therapy section, that they are hopeful that by now that things would have changed and that we would be entering into the new earth, we would be entering into a new way of being. But for some of us, that is very much still going on around us in the old paradigm. So if we want to create a moment of stillness, of quietness, of ease, of flow, of grace, of not pushing right now as we ease into the change that is absolutely coming. And we get to choose what we want to contribute to. We get to stand in our soul power, in who we are, and let ourselves really truly shine for what we want to create going forwards. So today I really wanted to talk to you about the Akashic Records. So let me know if you can hear me okay. I know I can see a few people watching. Just let me know if you can hear me. just pop it in the comments. Sometimes Facebook just doesn't bring up the comments, which is really annoying when you go live, a little bit frustrating, but yeah, so let me know if you can hear me and that everything is a-okay. And as I said, if you're watching the recording, then please do let me know any questions that come up for you, yeah. So who here has access, has create? Hi Amina, thank you for letting me know. All good. Hi Hannah. Okay, so I think some people are coming up. So I really felt that I wanted to come up here and do this in the nature of Hampstead Heath. It's really beautiful. It's a really stunning day today, even though it's been really cold and quite miserable, and we haven't really seen much of spring. Only in the last couple of weeks things have really sort of greened up a bit. And I love being in the earth elementals. I love being around and in nature and really connecting to the earth elements. I don't know if you can hear the birds singing all around me. It really is quite peaceful. So you can probably hear the odd dog walker and the dog barking in the background, but it really is about connecting with nature, connecting with who we are, connecting with our innate inner wisdom and inner nature of what we're doing. So this whole journey this week, let me tell you a little bit about it. It's really around allowing yourself, as I said, allowing yourself to get still, finding that moment to really connect with the innate wisdom within, connecting with the wisdom of the Akashic Records, connecting with what you need to release, what do you need to let go of, what's standing in your way of really stepping into the abundance piece, into the wealth, allowing your business to grow. Because as we know, it's not about money. It's not simply and purely about money. Oh, the sun's just popped out. It's not just about the money, it's about what the money means for you. And the money piece is important because if we're able to go out there and we want to do amazing things in the world, we want to be an advocate for change through the work we're doing, then we have to receive the value back in return. So we want to earn a living from it. We want to create financial security and also abundance. And it's about standing in that conscious wealth. It's about standing in conscious money so that we can do more empowered things with it. So a lot of the words that kind of I use, that's being branded about a lot, is this conscious idea of conscious millionaires. This idea that when we're conscious with the money and the abundance of money, then we can do absolutely incredible things. It's about putting money into the hands of the right people around the world, around the planet, around bringing conscious entity to money and to wealth and prosperity, and knowing that we can all have exactly what we need from all of this. So it really is around allowing ourselves to be aware that we have a money story, that we sometimes think money is bad, it's evil, it's been the cause of the destruction of the planet, and to a lesser degree, yes, it has. And when it's in the wrong hands. So how do we bring about and how do we allow ourselves to step into a flow of creating that abundance for ourselves so we can create and instill that change? We very much still live on a planet and a world that is functioned and goes with money. So we want to shift that around, So if the word money in itself is a challenge or a trigger for you, then that's something even more that we need to look at this week, and allow yourself to step over that into the abundance piece. Because when we hold a story that holds us back from abundance, we will never be able to vibrationally align to it and create it. So that's just a little bit of background. Let me know if you've got any questions, any thoughts that come up for that. Let me know in the comments, like, what's your relationship to money like? Is it good? Is it okay? Could it be better? Is it terrible? Do you recognize that you really do have a love-hate relationship with money, or it's a hate-hate relationship? I've never had a good relationship with money. I've always struggled with money. I've always believed that I will always just about have enough. Yeah, Jenny, sorry, I realised that I've come live in the wrong group. I will share it out in there. I'm so sorry. So yeah, if I don't know if anyone can actually share this. I know a couple of you are members of the group, Amina, Hannah. I don't know if you can share this into my Facebook group, into the Soul Inspired Leaders group for me. That would be amazing if one or all three of you could do it. That would be really cool. I'm sorry, I just can't find the function on my phone as I'm doing this, and I didn't want to start again. So thanks, Jenny, and apologies for that. So yeah, so it's really around allowing ourselves to step into that conscious vibration of abundance, and that includes the money piece. It really truly does. So I really wanted to guide you through an activation meditation today. We are no longer about, we need to step out of this paradigm of hard work, of exhaustion, of pushing, of consistently pushing and taking action for action's sake. And I've talked about this, all week in my money abundance, my business tips. So do go back and watch those as well. We're not here to push. We're here to allow space and time, and for opportunity to let go of what we're doing, to allow money to allow information to come in through the Akashic Records, and to really instill us and really allow us to come into this. So it really isn't about pushing. Now I really do feel and get a sense that I thank you, Amina, that's amazing, you're a star. Sorry, thank you, Amina, for sharing the group out, the Facebook Live out to the group. So we are in a space right now where things feel ever increasingly challenged, especially if you're in the UK. We are being given this carrot that we are coming out of lockdown today is another part of the roadmap of being able to go out and eat and spend time. We've been given permission to hug. I mean, wow, don't even get me started on that. But it's we are still feeling challenged, because it's like dangling a carrot in front of us saying, well, you may or may not be able to do all these things for much longer. We're giving you permission to do it now. We feel like everything is out of our control, and we want to really allow ourselves to be in control of where we're going. So it feels a little bit never ending. What's the point? I don't know if any of you are feeling like this as well. What are we supposed to do? We keep contributing towards the light, standing in the light, but actually how are we supposed to do that when we're constantly surrounded by the struggles of what's going on in the world, how people are, the judgment around people, the disconnect between families that have differing opinions, between friends who have differing opinions, who really are not able to find that balance of well, it's okay, I respect your choice and your decision, and it goes both ways, right? So there's a lot of judgment and fear out there still, and it's how do we overcome that? So I hope that this week alone will give you, if that is how you're feeling, give you an insight into how you can step up and do things differently, and how you can do that. So let me know if you've got any questions or comments around anything. And I'm just going to explain very briefly. I think I might go on for a bit more than 30 minutes today, but bear with me. I just want to explain a little bit about the Akashic Records, because I know that many people have heard of the Akashic Records. Some people kind of have I think I know what they are, but I'm not really 100% sure. We want to really get to understand what the Akashic Records are. So as a very brief overview, the Akashic Records are basically an energetic database. If we think about it in terms of that, I used to be in IT, so it's that makes sense to me. An energetic database of all the information and every action, thought, emotion, everything we've done in this lifetime and in previous lifetimes. So it's like this, if we think about everything as energy, everything has an energetic resonance. Everything has an energetic resonance that we put out there. Everything we think, feel, say, do, respond to, act upon, it has an energetic resonance. So it goes out into the universe. Now, we know we can't destroy energy. We've proven that with science, but we can transform it. So this is where we are working this week around knowing that everything that we've done has brought us up to this point in history and in our lives, but in a greater history. We are here for a reason and a purpose. And we can change it going forward, and that's what so many of us light workers, people who are really trying to raise the consciousness of the world, of the planet, and contribute towards something much different, are here to do. So everything is stored in our Akashic Record. So everything that we think, do, feel, say actually goes out into the universe. If it can't be destroyed, it goes somewhere. So it's stored in the Akashic Records. And what that really gives us an information and insight into who we are at soul level. For you, Jenny, you're absolutely right. For you, it's small steps daily to raise your vibration. Absolutely. Because we need to build that momentum. We need to gather momentum to create a change. And it's not about going from one place to the next. So this week is really, truly, thank you for that, Jenny, is really, truly about that. It's like taking those first few steps for me to show you how you can access the Akashic Records, how you can create a bit of space of calm, how you can be led by the beautiful divine feminine to bring in the wisdom, and then allow that to create divine masculine action based on the feminine information and wisdom that you receive, but allow that feminine energy of the wisdom to continue through the soul inspired action that you take, which is more based in the masculine energy. So we have been kind of like fighting, going, well, women's lib, we need to come more into the feminine. Yes, we do, but that is not at the detriment of the masculine energy. We need to now figure out how to beautifully blend those two energies, masculine and feminine, starting with the feminine, drawing that through, bringing that to everything we do and how we action and how we are in the world. So I hope that makes sense, and it is step by step. It's like something that we are all consciously contributing to, and as we each contribute to it more and more, we get more and more information about how to do that. So what I've really been seeing about the Akashic, and this has just been some beautiful insights and gifts and wisdoms that when I'm working with the Akashic Records, is that the universe is infinite. We know that it's ever expanding. And with that is the information that's stored and held through the Akashic Records. So up until this point in humanity, we have had access to the information we've been able to cope with, that we've been able to consciously use to shift our vibrational field into it, to allow us to enact that out and shift and contribute to that shift. Now, if you think over the last couple of decades, there have been the few people here and there that have been willing to stand up and shout about it and say, hang on a second, there's a different way of doing it. And if you look at now, oh my God, there are so many people out there doing this incredible work who are really making a stand for conscious shift, to really being a part of this, freedom of, choice, of standing in our own soul power, not being dictated to, of really being able to really shift ourselves into something new and different, and are contributing to something like the light and to something different. So together we are standing in our masses, and as we each do that, our consciousness and our vibration is shifting. So we're not only doing it for ourselves. So I love what you say about that, Jenny, small steps daily to raise your vibration. But as you do that, you also do that for consciousness. You do that for everybody else. And this is the beauty of it. It really, truly is. So as we raise that vibration, what we do is we get access to another layer of information. We get given, we shift ourselves into a vibrational match to information that we didn't have access to. And this is what the Akashic Records are really showing us at the moment. And this is the beauty of it. This is the beauty of this work. I really still need to find another word for work, because it's so not work. It's play. It's beautiful. It's lovely. It's like, this is what I do. And when I'm in this space and I'm teaching and I'm sharing, I couldn't feel more alive. And when I'm doing it in like this, then I seriously can't be more alive. Nature is all around me, supporting me in doing this. So let me know if you've got any questions. I have no idea what the time is. If someone could pop the time in, and I will try. We're going to go into a meditation now. If someone could just pop the time into the comments, that would be really, really helpful. Forgot my watch and I can't see anything when I'm on my phone. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. And like that feeling of like we are in this perfect moment in history right now, regardless of what's going on and how uncomfortable it feels. But we are all shifting, and the more each of us shift, thanks Hannah, I love you, the more of each of us shift, we can really allow ourselves to be contributing to something different. So I really want to give you this space today. We're going to go through those steps as we go through the day, and yeah, you know, it's like sometimes we just need to create that moment of stillness. And so I'm here with you, creating that moment of stillness with you. So today we are going to access into this extra layer of the Akashic Records and the information. So for those of you that have done the journey with me before, who've registered before, I've been loving seeing so many people registering that you know, we've never done this work before, so I can't wait for you to experience this. And what I'd like you to do is really lean into this openness and this possibility that there is even more information out there than what we actually have any conscious awareness of. And for some of you, you already know this because it's the work you're doing, but I want you to see that extra layer, that additional layer that we are accessing today and this week. So finding a really lovely, comfortable seated position. Just allow yourself to find your feet firmly on the floor, just uncrossed. If you're sitting cross-legged, that's fine, but just allow yourself to be rooted through the tailbone. Just allow yourself to really feel that connection to Mother Earth. And if you feel comfortable, to just closing your eyes. And taking a few deeper inhalations and exhalations. Don't force them, just allow yourself and your body to expand a little. Slightly deeper inhale and a release and a letting go of everything around you that's been worrying you, that's been concerning you. And if you can hear the birds singing behind me, just tap into that frequency of bird song. Allow yourself to be in the present moment. And know that you have everything that you need right now. You have access to everything at your fingertips that you need in your life, in your business, in your relationships, in your health and well-being. Just allowing your hands to rest wherever they feel comfortable. I always like to place my hands over my heart just to create that beautiful heart connection. Just allows my body to automatically sink into this loving, beautiful, gentle, kind energy. And even if your hands are on your lap or wherever they feel comfortable, just connecting to this beautiful energy of the heart that accepts all that is right now in this moment in history, in your life. And you can feel this beautiful energy flooding your whole body and your whole being. And knowing that if you're watching this live with me, or if you're watching the recording, or even if you're not consciously aware of this 5-day journey taking place, and you need it, you are consciously connecting to all of this beautiful energy. So for those of you that are consciously here right now, just knowing that we're all connected in this beautiful oneness, and that as we do this for ourselves, we do it for all humanity. We open this frequency, this possibility. So allowing yourself to feel into this and feel it expand within you. And as you feel it expand beyond you, it kind of amplifies with each breath. Beyond the physical body, out into the environment you're in. And your awareness expands and expands, and you're aware of all the sounds around you, that everything is and everyone is connected. That you're firmly still rooted and connected to Mother Earth, beautiful Mother Earth that gives us so much wisdom as well, as she guides us. But your consciousness is expanding, and your awareness is expanding above, around, below and about you. And your kind of awareness now reaches out beyond the Earth's atmosphere. You can see yourself sitting on Mother Earth, but you're aware of the bigger environment, out through the stars, the planets, the galaxies, this beautiful infinite universes that we are part of. And know that whatever you're experiencing and feeling right now in your world, you are safe and you are okay. And that you are love. And you are loved by all beings that are around you. All these souls, all these beautiful beings that, whether they know it or not, are consciously contributing to the higher frequencies and the vibrations of New Earth and where we're heading. And I want you to allow yourself to tap into this energy of where the Akashic Records reside, in the fifth dimensional realms, in the upper realms. So in the energetic realms, beyond what we consciously can see, feel in the third dimension. And these beautiful, beautiful records that are infinite. Often we see them as a library or a beautiful hallway of information and books and shelves, but actually there is no boundary to this energy of the library, of the hallway, of the books. They are infinite. They've always been infinite. And you can see this hallway, or however you experience it or see it. Maybe you see it as light, but it is light energy. It is frequency. And the keepers of the Akashic Records are with you. They're around you. The energy of your guides, guardian angels, all these beautiful beings that are here to support us on the planet, who are excitedly waiting in the sidelines, knowing that we are capable of creating incredible change here on Earth. They're giving us access to some of this wisdom. And you can see this energy perhaps as light, as streaming codes of frequencies. I see it kind of like raining down this information that we are now activating, we are having access to. And we are each a unique frequency. Sometimes it's hard to find the right third dimensional words, but we each hold a unique, beautiful vibration and frequency within us that is part of this Akashic realm. And sometimes in our third dimensional bodies, that we're still very much where we're sitting here on Earth right now, we forget that beautiful frequency of the code, of the energy, of the vibration of which we are innately. We are never not it, but we forget. We step out of alignment from it. We ignore it. We can't quite fully understand it, but we are getting more and more information about that now. And I want you to tap into the beautiful, unique energy that is you. This beautiful frequency that you playfully allow yourself to connect with. That you beautifully and playfully allow yourself to connect with. This is you. Give yourself permission to fully feel it, to connect with it again. And every time I go through a little bit of an expansion or a growth in my own life, I know I tap into a finer vibration of what that vibration looks like. And perhaps there's a word or a feeling that comes to you as you tap into and align with this beautiful frequency that is you. This true essence of you. Who you are. what you're feeling and intuiting and knowing within your body. Even though our awareness is in the Akashic Records and in the realms beyond, we are still fully connected and grounded in the physical body. I want you to breathe in this frequency, this knowing. Breathe it in deeply, allow it to fill your whole body. So whereas before our awareness was expanding outwards, now we are bringing down this wisdom. We're breathing it in. Perhaps you see it pouring down through the crown chakra and flooding all around you. This beautiful, beautiful frequency. This beautiful connection with who you are at your core essence. Uniquely you, beautifully you. I can really feel my heart and my solar plexus tingling with this knowledge and this wisdom. Be in this space for a moment longer, allow it. Perhaps it feels emotional, like coming home. Like perhaps it feels a bit vulnerable, exposing another layer of who you are. Embody that and breathe it in. We're going to come back in a moment to this beautiful space. But I want you just to note that word or that feeling that's come to you, of your unique vibration, that essence of who you truly are at your core. And I want you to tap into that energy throughout this week. Give yourself permission. Set your intention that you will come back to this frequency often this week. Even if it's just for a microsecond, but you intend to come back to it often. Just take a final couple of deeper breaths here, just to bring yourself back into the body. Acknowledge allow it. Feel it. And when you're ready, opening your eyes and allowing yourself to come back into the space. So let me know in the comments, what was that word that came to you? What was that feeling that came to you as you connected with your core essence, your core frequency, that vibration? Did you receive any other information? Let me know. For me, I don't know, there was something much sparklier, much lighter about the energy that I've always tapped into. So this word of sparkly light came to mind, this energy of just pure universal wisdom. So let me know in the comments how that was, what came up for you. If you felt a bit emotional through that, sometimes that can happen. Know that that's okay. And really just type hashtag Activate Abundance Day 1 and let me know your word if you're watching this, and if you're watching the recording, that will give you an opportunity to really have a chance to win a place on my 28-day program, which starts on the 26th of May. So there's more information about that coming next week. So if you want a chance to win, do please type hashtag Activate Abundance Day 1 and let me know your words. If you are watching this through the emails, then please do reply to the emails and let me know there. So thank you so much for watching. I think there's a bit of a time delay on the comments, but let me know if you've got any questions. Let me know. I will be going and doing things live, a little bit extra, a few things in the Facebook group. So if you want to come and get a little bit more support, come and join me in the Facebook group Soul Inspired Leaders. The link is in the post here. And do make sure you've registered if you haven't, to make sure you get the recordings of today, and you can come back and watch this anytime. Tomorrow we're going to be tapping into your Akashic guides and the wisdom of your Akashic guides to really help you and support you to releasing what's standing in your way of this abundance. Now we've tapped into this energy, play with that today. Allow yourself to play with that and feel into that energy and see what shifts for you. Some resistance might come up, that will help you for tomorrow. Hi Adriana, lovely to see you here. Thank you for joining me in your first meditation with me. That's great. I love to share and guide people through this. So let us know your words. Come over into the Facebook group if you're watching. Tomorrow I'll try and go live in the right places. Infallible, Amina. Wow, that's a cool word. I love that. Beautiful. That is definitely an expansion from where we've been before. So I love that. Infallible. Gosh, that brings up so much stuff for me. And these words will mean something different for everybody as well, remember. So even if a word kind of like, oh, I don't know what that means, it's like we tap into the energy of that word. We're just like have to box it into a particular frequency and a word in the 3D, but we tap into the energy of that word that comes up for you. So thank you for watching. Join me again here 10 a.m. UK time tomorrow. Let me know if you've got any questions. Pop over into the Facebook group. Let me know if you've got questions there, and I will see you again tomorrow to continue this beautiful journey with you. And thank you so much for those of you that joined me live. I know it's not always easy, and I'll see you tomorrow. Lots of love. Bye for now.